Hey, I am here today to give you the tools and the mental training skills that you need to excel at the next level, to excel as an athlete, to excel as a person, okay? So I have 5 mental skills for sports and performance, all right? So are you ready? Here they are. We have number 1, visualization. You hear me talking about this all the time, and it's because it is that powerful. It is one of the most amazing tools ever, okay? I don't know how else to describe it, but it is what is going to put you in front. It is going to set you apart from an average athlete to an amazing, great athlete, okay? It's what's going to set you aside from the other girls, the other team, all right? So use it on your team. Help your teammates visualize. And what visualization is, it's seeing yourself doing a skill successfully. Okay, so if you're, let's just talk about softball because it's my thing. If you are struggling with hitting, or you want to mentally prepare for hitting, you are going to visualize yourself getting a hit, making amazing connection, hitting it on the sweet spot of your bat, seeing your swing come all together and be exactly what you've wanted it to be, however, exactly how you've practiced it, okay? So that is visualization. And I am telling you guys, if you practice this at least just once a day, like, it is going to make a difference. A lot of times when I'm visualizing with my girls in my program, we'll go through a guided visualization and we'll go through either a pressure situation, or where in a situation where they're gonna come in clutch, or just like really seeing and honing down their like confident version of them in the moment, getting that hit and being that player. When we do that, my girls and me, and I'm not even the one playing anymore, I am so pumped. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to the opportunity. So think about if you did that right before your performance, or right before your game, or right before a test at school. Like, think about the kind of mindset you're going into that skill or that competition with, okay? So number 1, visualization. Practice, 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 okay? Number 2, breathe. I know it sounds so easy. I almost like to call it intentional breathing because, you know, we breathe to live. But breathing, it is such an underplayed like thing that we forget to do. All right. And even in your visualization, number 1, you can take a few deep breaths before you're starting to visualize. So, you know, big inhale, like fill that belly up with air, and then exhale, letting go of everything that's going on, letting everything, your thoughts, your worries, your fears, whatever it is, letting get all that out with that breath, kind of resetting, refocusing, and getting in the zone that you need to be, is just taking a few deep breaths, okay? A few deep breaths. Okay, number 3 is being mindful and having a sense of mindfulness. And all that means is it means to be present, to be in the moment. You cannot perform at the level that you want to perform if you are thinking about everything that's happened prior, all the bad stuff that happened in that last inning or that last game. You have to let those things go, and you have to be mindful and be present in the moment. Think about the task that is at hand. Think about being grounded in that moment right there, right then, and focus on that. Okay, no worrying about the future, no worrying about the results. We're letting those things go, and we are being mindful, and we are being present in the moment, and we are tackling the task at hand. So number 4 is positive self-talk. And I talk about positive self-talk quite a bit. And positive self-talk is definitely a hard skill. And that's why, again, we have to practice, practice, practice. And one of those, I'm going to talk about mantras today. And mantras are just it's a statement that you are saying to yourself over and over again. I always say that this is something that you believe, because remember, what you say and what you think is what you believe. All right. So your mantra, whether you believe it right now or maybe you don't quite yet, I want you to keep saying it. So like my mantra right now is one day at a time, or you are a powerful, intelligent woman. Okay, so it's a strong, powerful statement that you can remember that you're going to say over and over again. And even if I don't feel strong and powerful and intelligent in that moment, the more that I say that, the more that I'm going to believe it. So you got to start saying it. Okay, so that's your positive self-talk. And number 5, I also have a lot more positive self-talk practices that we use and do every single day in the mental game mentorship. These girls are working on their mental game so that they can level up and be the best athletes that they can possibly be. But number 5 is let go, which I kind of talked about a little bit earlier. It's like, let it go. Let it go. Be in the moment. Be present. Focus on what's in front of you, because that is what you can control. So let go, and mistakes are okay. I'm giving you permission to tell yourself that mistakes are okay. I know your coach might not think so all the time, but I promise you, mistakes are okay. And when you can embrace that mentality of mistakes are okay, you are going to be soaring, girl. Soaring, all right? Play fearless. Play that with that mindset that mistakes are okay, because guess what? When you make mistakes, when you mess up, when you fail at something, it is only making you better. It's getting you closer to being the better athlete that you want to be. Okay? So I'm gonna go through those one more time. So we have 1, visualization. 2, breathing, intentional breathing. Take a deep breath. We have 3, mindfulness, being present, being in the moment, focusing on the task at hand. And then we have 4, positive self-talk. Work on those mantras. Keep that saying with you. Write it on your arm, write it on your hand, write it on your glove, write it on your shoe, whatever you gotta do. Keep telling yourself that mantra, because what you think and what you believe, what you think and what you say is what you believe, okay? And then number 5, let go, and mistakes are okay. All right, go out there, get after it, play with these mental skills, work on these mental skills. They are for practicing, okay? And when you embrace these mental skills, you're going to go to places you've never even known. So I will talk to you soon. Bye.